Okay, welcome back to Play It Cool. By the way, I'm player 1, Chase is player 2. I don't think we really made that clear.
No, we didn't. I see you doing pretty alright though while I was telling those stories.
Yeah, you were.
Let's see
So that's a cool Spider-Man. So I have a story to tell this time. And I'm a little nervous to tell it because nobody has ever heard this story before.
Play It Cool exclusive.
I'm gonna tell it on Play It Cool for like the world to see.
Oh, man.
This is really embarrassing to me.
Wow.
It was again, like I said, I had to one up you. This is a story with this girl I was dating at the time. I think I was like 15 or 14. Well, that's a girl MODOK.
Okay.
Wait, there is a girl MODOK. It's got a different name, doesn't it?
Yeah, there is. I can't remember her name.
Anyways, I was dating this girl, and it was probably I think my first girlfriend, or if I had a girlfriend before it, it was like one of those like elementary school, like we hung out for a weekend girlfriends, like not a real girlfriend, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, I won't say her name to protect the innocent, but she probably knows who she is. I can't imagine ever forgetting something like this. Oh, hey, wow.
Oh, okay.
So,
Not what I was hoping.
I was with my girlfriend at the time, and we were making out, and I thought it was getting pretty intense, because as a kid, I was like, oh, we're like kissing and stuff. This is great.
It's happening.
All right, so my mouth is occupied while we're making out. And I start to feel a little rumbly in my tummy.
Oh.
And I can't like do a swallowing motion to like kind of settle the burp that I feel growing. Cause I'm like busy making out with this girl. And I start to panic. And I start thinking, well, what do I do? How do I handle this? I can't just shove her away. She's like clearly enjoying this as well. How am I up here?
You just hold up this MODOK.
Oh, okay. And so like, I kind of like, I'm not sure what to do. I can't like push it down. I finally decide I have to pull away. I have to like break the kiss and solve this issue because this is not a thing that I can let go unchecked. So I go to pull back, and right when I do, she kind of like puts her hand in my hair. You know what I mean? And so it was the last possible moment where I decided like, oh man, I can't not pull back. This is it. This is the end of the line. And right when she does, right when I do that, she grabs my head, and I can't help it, and I burp directly into her mouth.
Oh no!
And I didn't know what to do. I froze, and she froze too. And like I was ready to die at that moment. I was ready to like end life and not exist anymore. It was I could not believe it.
Oh,
and she kind of played it off. I'm not sure if she super noticed. No, she noticed. I'm not sure if she I'm not sure. I'm obviously not telling the story properly, being here in this match, trying to not lose again, so I don't have to tell another one of these ridiculous fucking stories. Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Oh.
Nothing! Oh yeah, she obviously noticed, but I'm not sure if she reacted at all. She's like trying to like spare my feelings or whatever. Years later, this was nearly 10 years ago, and it's still, I lost again. It's still one of the most embarrassing experiences of my entire life, and I only hope that out there somewhere she has found happiness and joy in spite of the childhood trauma that I put her through.
We can only hope. That was a touching story, friend.
It was a touching story. Unfortunately, good old Erin forgot we were doing that in this episode of Play It Cool. I didn't think of any other stories. So let's just.
I can tell another one.
You sure?
Yeah, I got another one.
Okay.
Alrighty. So
We got Chun-Li.
Oh, nice. So this one happened actually while I was at Career Center. Both Erin and I went to Career Center.
It's like an in addition to high school type of deal where you do training for your career. We were both there for media, camera, sound, and editing, stuff like that.
So Erin was there for a year, I was there for 2 years, and in the second year you focus on a thing, and for me that was film.
Huge.
Yes, he absolutely is. So I was there for film on my second year, and what had wound up happening is
nice job, Chun-Li.
Okay. But yeah, so was in there for film. We were in this big old.
Whoa! Air combo.
Fuck, jeez. All right, but we had picked up this big project. We were gonna do music videos of a whole CD. It was gonna cover like all the rest of our curriculum for the year. We're gonna do it in a bunch of different ways and just like fill out the whole film thing. All the techniques we needed to film was gonna be through these series of music videos. And so what we do is we get through like 5 or 6 of them, and at at the end of that, we go to start filming the next one, and lo and behold, we get in there, and the camera, which was, by the way, like a $2,000 camera.
I remember the story now.
The tripod had fallen over and smashed the camera, like suplex style, into the hard, like stone ground that we had set the tripod on. And the camera was not only damaged, it was like completely destroyed. Like the lens was shoved way into the body of it. It was just obliterated.
Absolutely destroyed. This was like the new one that was like, whoa.
Oh. That did not work out for Taskmaster.
This was the new one that was like even more expensive than the one expensive no one was allowed to touch it camera than when I was there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It was very, very expensive. And oh no, I don't want to do it. So it's destroyed. And the teachers are like, you know what? We got this off of an education budget kind of thing. We can just get another one. We had some stuff. We had some things covered. But the most important thing is that somebody takes responsibility for it. Because I'll also. Oh no. Okay, I turned it around.
That's not fair.
So the most important thing they said was that somebody went in, owned up to their thing, and like whoever made the mistake of breaking the thing needs to come forward and just admit it. So, all the second years are in the first. We're all the ones who are like, we're gonna be working with a camera. It was important that we owned up to it. All of us say, no, it was not us. We were not in there. We just found the camera tipped over. And they're like, it's okay. You're not gonna get in trouble. Just own up to it and you'll be all right. And nobody owns up to it. So, we all talk amongst ourselves, and we think we know who it is. Like, we speculate he was in there changing or whatever. We know it was gonna be him. Alright, well, I would've had to tell a story anyways, this first time. So, he refuses vehemently, and he was the teacher's favorite, so the teacher's not gonna try to pick on him. He's like, you know what, you're totally cool, I totally believe you. So, because none of us second years step up, none of the 9 or 10 of us step up, there's now 23 or so first years that are all up for figuring out who might have done it. And the teachers completely believe all the second years, and like none of them, it's gotta be one of the first years, the end. And they lock them all in the room with the broken camera, which has poor ventilation and is hot as hell for all 3 hours of class. And it's like, you know what? Who did it? Nobody says anything. Alright, if nobody admits it, you guys are just gonna sit in here and think about it until somebody decides to step forward, and then we'll let all of you out. Just understand that you're punishing each other here by not admitting. Like, whoever it is, it's already messed up.
Just lock you guys in this room, in this hot box, to like, suffer through it.
Basically, yep, they were hoping somebody was gonna come out. But, you know what? It wasn't one of the first years, so none of them came out and admitted it. But meanwhile, the second year, who totally broke the camera, like, it was definitely an accident, but he didn't want to come forward on it anyway. He just sitting outside, just twiddling his thumbs, like, I'm okay out here in this nice air-conditioned area, like, totally free to do whatever I want to do, and just never, oh no. Okay, I blocked.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, so he's just fucking, like, minding his own business. And, we all, like, try to get our teachers together, like, there's 23 kids suffering in this room. We're like, look, we know who it is. Like, it's this guy, for sure. And they, like, take him aside individually, like, was it you? And he's still like, no, absolutely not, it wasn't me. That wasn't me at all.
Oh, we both got hit.
Jeez.
Yes, good on both sides.
So they just, like, try to ask this kid individually, like, you're not gonna get judged, it's fine. And he's like, no, it definitely wasn't me, definitely not. And the first years had to sit in that room for another day after that day.
What?
They sat in there for 6 total hours, just, like, suffering in a hot box. And they all, like, came to the same conclusion, like, it was one of the second years. And the kid never stepped forward. He never did it. He just let everybody suffer for a really long time. And, like, to this day, I still think that nobody, like, thinks it was him other than the entire class.
The teacher still doesn't, like, refuse to believe it?
Still refuses to believe it might have been him. Because it's just so much...
Spidey Man! Yeah! Oh, yeah! The combos! Oh, he's not dead? Oh, fuck.
Apparently not.
Oh, okay.
Give you a little bit of that, actually. But yeah, there's pretty much the whole story. We all just kind of resented that kid for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I believe
that was the end of that.
Man, this is really annoying move. Yeah, that sucks. I remember that class. That teacher was like all favorites all the time. Like only things only mattered if they happened to people who he didn't like at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And everything else was okay to get let go.
Yeah,
Wasn't the best teacher.
You got particularly pooped upon by that teacher.
I did get pooped upon by that teacher.
That was
Ultimate Spider! Oh, that's not the Ultimate Spider, is
Slight
it?
block.
Slight block. I've already used my X Factor. Oop, no, there's yours. No, I'm just gonna, how about if I just stay over here while you have that?
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, be Iron Fist, the guy who punches. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, I did it! I'm a cheap bastard.
I mean, whatever works.
And, oh, shit. Come on, give me the motorcycle. Oh,
No,
shit.
you don't get a motorcycle.
Motorcycle! Oh,
No.
Flame Tornado
Get
works
a-
too.
Ow, ow.
No, you get ow. Oh man.
Your punches. Get the tickles.
It feels so good to play like a good game after playing Fable 2. And
Yeah, I mean, this has like no story and it's still fun.
yeah, exactly.
Just running in, beating up on each other, it's cool.
We're actually pretty even right now. Although
Oh.
you do have a system that you can bring in. Okay, now you kind of. No! Time up. What?
Spider-Man just like, yep, I'm done. Well,
I
got it.
I didn't get hit by that thing. This is crazy news for me.
Oh my goodness. Well, we will have Erin tell a story next time we play it cool.
Oh, do I have to?
Yeah, you do.